Ole, tuần trùng chu video tuần lai news song lúa khát em từ mấy căn India làm chuông thil theng NEET paper leak avanga India chalai tam takina Delhi khopuya teste sang protest an nei na vel video kan en hold on ani te chon asan pain close soi zau chiam don nova achan chu kan shiat sa to ani wang kan she to le news potang ta kan ngai tha to a chuwang chuan video then ka thil theng te kan en hold on ani kan ena
this if anyone other
tuna kan hmu china khanin hei Delhi khopuya thil theng ania July ni somnia thil theng ania apui khop maya thalai tam takte mun sang atangan rod phone khoma lai munai han Delhi han lung oilo na an lan tirania CJP anti Congress Janta Party le asui ten teng khanin protest an dia zelai te hi ko police te han kan muang han police te kan nang hap ta sa maya an ran vuak mai ha teng han police te panan dim no khop maya an khongai tha ga reng khop mai kan
मैंने आपको देखा है आपने लड़की के ऊपर डंडा चलाया उसके बाद भी हम रिक्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं मैंने देखा है आ जाओ
पुलिस pa hi thin rim to ni hi ai laya Congress Janta Party founder anti Abhijit Dipke kan police ne na hen thu azot ani mei chia te isoisa tiang i hlapa tiang khanin athil hu kha azot ani police pa hian athin rim khop maya amak sang khat khan pot khamel me pot chat vak mai ni police pa poi thin rim to ni an poi khop mai tamboka thalai hin tam sim boka India tia Delhi khopuya barek an siam tikha akal tang thelewa an siam tika ti hianin han lon diama an han ti chim mai ania police pai te la an tambok sipai te patiang kengin an ran wak me an ran not me mai ni mai hin ka khia ni apui khop mai kanen zelang
लगा हाथ में मैं वॉलंटियर था
मारी गई है
hei takhichu athisen achuak alua tang han thisen achuak ani hi police kutwar ani ngei arina ma heng te po hi anma ni zirlai chu anin khoidon lowa teng han police te henan kut thak dalama thisen te achuak ve deu ni hi akut te he alu tang thisen achuak ni om takani an chang khop mai he thila hianin thalai te hi an lung oilo ti chu shet len thisen chuak khop pan han chan hi chawani thalai te hi an lung oilo tak zat te hi a shet khop mai
ये लड़ाई चलती रहेगी पर हम झुकने वाले नहीं हैं।
ये पुलिस हमारी रक्षक है, ये आज हमें धक्का मारती है और
हमारे ऊपर इतने लोग गिरे हैं, अगर कुछ हो जाता मैं घर पे कह के आया था कि माँ मैं प्रोटेस्ट में अगर मुझे कुछ हो जाता मेरी माँ क्या कहती।
पुलिस की तानाशाही है,
लेकिन मैं डरने वाला नहीं, मेरे प्राण चले जाए मैं चलने नहीं दूंगा, मैं पीछे नहीं हटूंगा, मैं अभी आगे।
tlangwal pumpa ril runa metuit lain tinan tong chuak chu ni maya he thila hianin thalai te hi an lung oi lo an ril runa ni ti shet maya NEET paper leak awang hianin kan shet chu to angin thalai tam tak mi som ni chuang mani in tilum an omani asan chu kan shet to phong a news ate po heng thalai tam tak te hin nu le paten har sa takin sum le pai te tiang khanin apuk chop ten tikhan han sir tira kan di dan han exam a fair lo le sini a fair lo em awang khanin exam thale tur te khan han tiang khanin thalai tam takhan lung oi lo wa an ril ruana a tikhan anin ti lum pha ani chu wang chan an thalai pui an zir lai pui te hetia an om hi an ni po an ril ru ana ti a hriata fair takin thi kal pui se an du ni thalai te po hianin chu wang chonin an ni po hen hlau an nei bik lo ni police kut te an tuar na sa a police te po hen kut an tuar na sa ve tho ti a hriat reng ani
ये हम देख सकते हैं कि पुलिस फोर्सेस यहाँ अपने नेम टैग्स भी हटा रही है।
sipai te misual cha na nan chang mai he silai den ha ka mai firing order chhuaro la kap the mai tur ni om tak ang hen he an tin thup mai zirlai pui soi lo te silai pu nei ve lo mo tiang kham phan ro nei ve lo te kham phan ro nei sok te police te hem tiang hianin an han ti mai chu nia bar chuan ni police te po het le lam taka chuanin order muati an ni a sarkarina chi chuak tura an tianga an ni po chi chuak ve mai an nia police te po hi tam taki chu an dem ngot chi po an ni chong lo ni in ka hria ni
ये बताओ यार, कोई अपनी इंसान को आप अपनी पगड़ी उतार सकते हो पगड़ी, हम चलेंगे इलाज कराने, हमारे नाम पे पगड़ी उतार दो।
ये सरकार की वजह से ऑलरेडी 20 से ज्यादा बच्चों ने आत्महत्या करी है, लेकिन इससे इस सरकार का मन नहीं भरा। ये सरकार चाहती है और बच्चों की जान जाए, ये और बच्चों का खून चाहती है।
काफी बड़े पैमाने पर जो स्टूडेंट अनशन कर रहे हैं उनके पर लाठीचार्ज करना ये काफी गलत बात है, मगर अभी लाठी और गोली से इस देश का युवा डरने वाला नहीं, ये इस दिल्ली में बैठने वाले हिटलर ने समझना चाहिए।
जब हमने शांति से कभी अपनी आवाज उठाई है तो उस आवाज को उठाने का, उस आवाज को दबाने का भारतीय सरकार ने जिम्मा उठा रखा है। पर मैं आपके माध्यम से बता दूं कि मुझे एक को उठाओगे तो 1000 और पैदा होंगे।
भी परेशान है और ये सरकार कोई भी बात यहाँ सुनने को तैयार नहीं है, कोई भी रिफॉर्म्स लाने को तैयार नहीं है। जहाँ बच्चे चाहते हैं कि फेयर एग्जामिनेशंस तो हो कम से कम, ये सरकार ना फेयर एग्जामिनेशंस ना फेयर इलेक्शंस के पक्ष में।
kan muanga thalai tam jok te hian an be sei hi chu heng exam paper le ka tang hen thil fair lo omani ti hian seta wang hian education system hi siam that an du a chu siam that an du wang chan he protest hoi hot an ya an voice an thu chua ki sarkar hen sia se pum sakse ti hi zirlai te hian an du ber ani a chu an protest nei chan po ni in ka hriani hey chu Delhi police cars mass during CJP's NEET protest security CCTV na hi chu a capture ani a police car an huak chiat lai CCTV na a capture ani a heta le lampanga an boy line mun then khata te khan police car te ti chepol khate khan an ombok ani thalai then lung oi lo na sa hle ni a side glass te khan anu form ke ya amalam pang glass te anh du thọ khóc mày hẹn trở lại thế là lưng ôi lầu vẹt vẹt lé thì cho xe này police tới chỗ ngài hiện nên anh liền thấy anh suy sặc trang cái nó xe khóc mày anh lưng ôi lầu thì xe này cũng khá là thì chết đón heo anh nắm khử đón wow heo anh nắm liệt nhé mấy police car te po nhưng mà police cái này lo chỉ lại te po hiện anh sinh police te chung à tắc khi cho nên anh ti vác lo po này anh man ro anh liệt thế thế thì chứ anh soi sao vậy khóc mày hay rem mày nè
This is 4 p.m. and the atmosphere here is still charged up. There are protesters who were trying to march towards the parliament, and now we see police forces trying to disperse them forcefully after several rounds of tear gassing and lathi charge. We have seen many injured protesters here. There are still thousands and thousands of protesters on the streets, most of them students who came here to demand resignation of Dharmendra Pradhan. Here, this young man is showing.
Police na an vuak na ani tak ani an khong ai lak le mai lai hianin tuna soyang khani hi July ni som nia thil theng ve khala dia Delhi a thil theng ve khala dia andu chu education system siam that ania chon education minister Dharmendra Pradhan hi in resign to rin andu ani theng thalai de hianin thil fel hela oma wang thil fer lo oma wang khan bangam tur khan andu atiang khan heng thalai de hian education system siam thata fet taka ka puyan duwa san police te hian tear gas te khan mun sang an kap chuak na sa ti kharon soi bokani
His injuries from the lathi charge by the police. This day started with huge crowds surging towards Jantar Mantar with all roads leading to Jantar Mantar jam-packed with crowds. As the day progressed, we saw the leaders breaking their fast and asking protesters to move towards Parliament Street.
No such application for permission has been received or given to Delhi police, or no such permission has been granted.
So as you see, these young students are being beaten here in the protest. There is lathi charge going on at several places. Now you see these police officials trying to disperse the crowd with force, and this is not just happening at one place. We have seen the same kind of visuals at several places. What do you want to say?
So they are abusing us, they are beating us with their sticks.
And here again, there is this huge crowd surge. You see, there is this huge crowd surge. All we can see here is cows, young protesters running. Here this man, he has fallen. A woman is with him, and we have it.
Kaka July di somni Delhi khopuya thil thengania tiang khani July tam takte kut antuana sa police ku kut antuana sa tiang khani an khongai thlang ka mathi sente pokha chuak na sa le meya kan mu ang khani dikna July puite thawang hawin education minister Armendra in resign tur khan handu boka khang an thil du uwang te khan teng khanin an protest ani an khongai thlang ang reng khop mai ti chon
this kind of
zor ma po kan se to nge ni somni pani July tha khan tun thla ni somni pani khan wana pa hola July te kan support ve ani ti lantirnan protest an nei ve thakop mai
ni July ni somni le pani sang ni le somni le paruk ni lai ni ania ei tuna hian chhun wang lai kan bang me kan ia wana pa hol kot le a chevel zong zonga hian thalai rol zir lai rol mi sang tel don mai an pung khoma ezol traffic bo ati boi le a helai kong pui hi lir thei kal thei lawin thalai rol hi an pung khoma an muk muk reng mai ani
kan zir lai pui tilum ta te sang adom na exam paper nikau thi कौन रहेंगे आगे तक कौन रहेंगे आगे तक कौन रहेंगे
No, he committed a crime. He asked the government why. That is his crime. Sonam wang chukara apoi athil ti solom chung chu sorka ka ngatinge engwange ti azokha athil ti solani
1,000 miles apart but united by one spirit and one cause, the students of Mizoram, the youth of Mizoram are gathered here today in front of Vanapa Hall to show support for the protests at Jantar Mantar, to show support for Sonam Wangchuk, and to show that they are here. Hope.
Mizo chalai te ponna an support ve ani ti entirnan hianin protest an nei ve apui khop maya July sang telin teng khan Vanapa Hall kota teng khan hunan mangani ani po hianin an du ber chu education system hi thase tin Sonam Wangchuk hi scientist ro pui takania kan shet angin ani hi chonghein oma chuwang chuanin ama hi mizo zirlai te po he kan support ani ti hi an soi le an protest te chan ber po ani maro chu Mizoram hi atha ka ti khop me protest kan nei dan hi he Delhi te Munchen kate kan enjonin police te ne khateng kan zirlai te inor boy khateng kan zirlai tam taklia bantuara police te pon ni se kut antuara teng kan anlir thei te teng kan chang chang te kut antuarna sa Mizoram ai ro je hei aral mong me police te po hen engtin man te lewa anti tur kha anti tir mai ani a enton tlak le lama sang ka ti hle me ya Mizo thalai te le police te kan ti thakop mai.
For change, we will speak to a few students to understand why they are here today. Stay with us till the end.
The protest brought together students, youth and members of the public to demand reforms in the education system and action against repeated examination paper leaks. The protest held at Vanapa Hall saw participants carrying placards calling for transparency in examinations, accountability of officials and equal opportunities for students. Several protesters also expressed solidarity with activist and innovator Sonam Wangchuk, the Cockroach Janata Party and thousands of students protesting at New Delhi's Jantar Mantar, demanding reforms in the education system and Dharmendra Pradhan's resignation. Placards carried messages such as no more leaks, fair chance for all, youth life matters and students' future matters. Others criticized repeated paper leaks, alleging that they undermine merit and public trust in the examination system.
Oh, hey, oh, and look on, oh. I'm police to here. Liam motor van he. Ang gi kya fek mai.
अरे हाथ दाबे दीजिए ब्लड ज्यादा आ रहा है
आ रही है भाई गोलियां आने के लिए यहाँ एक्शन है
अरे कुछ नहीं तू आप आराम से रहिए पुलिसकर्मी को काफी कस के लगा है मैं बोल रहा था ना बहुत हैवी स्टोन पेटिंग हो रहा है जो प्रोटेस्टर है मैं इस चीज का हमेशा से बोला था
Oh, hey Patna Bihar athil theng ania Patna khopuya protest ane na hian intihan police nu hian ang kotatur ve a tisente pochok ve ani mel khop mai he ang khong ai thak ang reng khop mai
पुलिसकर्मी को काफी कस के लगा है मैं बोल रहा था ना बहुत हैवी स्टोन पेटिंग हो रहा है जो प्रोटेस्टर है मैं इस चीज का हमेशा से बोला था कि अरे एम्बुलेंस वाला को
in Delhi has quickly snowballed into a nationwide movement. As police action against CJP protesters and activist Sonam Wangchuk drew national attention, solidarity demonstrations erupted across the country. From student rallies and candlelight marches to political protests, the agitation has found supporters far beyond the national capital.
The Hindu pohian news point nandon soyatihan state Shrang ang ina protest ande da kan endo na ni Uttar Pradesh changchanang
soon travel to neighbouring Uttar Pradesh. In Lucknow, Samajwadi Party workers staged demonstrations condemning the police action against CJP protesters, raising slogans against the centre. They accused the government of suppressing peaceful dissent and demanded accountability for the crackdown. In Maharashtra, students rallied in support of Sonam Wangchuk, demanding the protection of democratic rights and the right to peaceful protest. In Mumbai, a demonstration near Chaitya Bhumi took a political turn after NCP-SP leader Fahad Ahmed was detained during the protest. Even Goa joined the growing chorus. Citizens gathered in Panaji for a candlelight march expressing solidarity with the Delhi protesters while calling for a greater transparency and accountability in the education system. But it was in the southern India that the ripple became impossible to ignore. In Andhra Pradesh's Vijayawada, Congress workers organized a candlelight vigil condemning the police action in Delhi. Along with expressing solidarity with the protesters, they called for sweeping reforms in the education system. Across Karnataka, demonstrations surfaced in multiple cities. Student organizations marched through Vijaypura and Tumakuru in support of Sonam Wangchuk, demanding action in alleged NEET paper leak case. In neighbouring Kerala, SFI workers marched towards Lok Bhavan in Thiruvananthapuram to express solidarity with the Delhi agitation. Police used water cannons to disperse the protesters, creating scenes that closely mirrored the confrontation witnessed earlier in the national capital. Tamil Nadu added another layer to the movement. Law college students in Villupuram marched demanding a ban on NEET. In Jharkhand's Ranchi, students and political parties took to the streets condemning the police action on CJP protesters in Delhi. Demonstrators demanded accountability for the lathi charge and expressed solidarity with those injured during the parliament march. And perhaps the clearest indication of how far the movement.
Tiang kan tunga kan muang kanin state sang mai tika zilai tika lungro tak mai kanin protest an han nei nia paper leak an du lo na atang kan tiang movement hi CJP Cockroach Janta Party te hoi hot in tiang kanin movement an in tanania tuna hin athi pui hi ana rem maya voi ni theng po hin la re lo ni he thil hi eng chengin nge omsel don kan education minister Armendra Pradhan la in resign atum reng mai si lawa inge atheng chho se lang apui chho khop mai chalai te state sang India ram state sang in yang khade nor hian hoi hot na samai si apui chho khop mai
and had travelled came from the northeast. Thousands gathered in Arunachal Pradesh's Itnagar, holding placards and raising slogans in support of Sonam Wangchuk. The massive turnout underscored how a protest that began in Delhi had found resonance in one of the country's farthest corners.